here on the Seattle fan line. This is the Seattle Seahawks versus the San Francisco 49ers, Thursday night football. Our top threat right now is George Kittle, 49 catches, 545 yards, and 4 touchdowns. The defense last week, they put up last night they put up 414 yards pass in the air. The Seahawks defense has got to make sure that they can't do that. That they don't do that. Because that was atrocious. Even though we won, the defense let the Panthers throw for 414 yards, and they can't do that. But here is the playoff picture as of now. The Chiefs and the Seahawks are the number 1 seed as of right now. I think the Chiefs are behind the Steelers are behind the Chiefs. Let's look at the standings. So the AFC, yes, they are behind. And it looks like the Chiefs has got to lose their game, and then the Steelers will take number 1. But here we go. Let's look at the snapshots. No snapshots. There's no snap at all. I don't know why they're not showing up, but alright, but here we go. The Seattle Seahawks is playing at home against the 49ers. And of course, the Seahawks will go color rush, all green. While 49ers will go with their all color rush, all white. And here we go. With the Seattle Seahawks versus the 49ers, the Seahawks defense's pass defense has got to step its game up today against this 49ers offense.
It's a special prime time edition of the
NFL. Trevor Lawrence will start the game tonight. We will have Trevor Lawrence start. Here we go. The Seahawks will get the ball first, so that means 49ers will receive after halftime. Tavon Austin back in the backfield.
Tavon Austin now from the end zone.
And Trevor Lawrence will play this whole game.
As he's dropped it to 23.
Here we go. Trevor Lawrence. Trevor Lawrence in the gun. He snaps. Hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey he gets about 3 yards on the run. And this
The numbers for
McCaffrey,
McCaffrey
his
last
former
week,
team here
17
tonight.
carries, 85 yards, and a touchdown.
And now that he's playing a Thursday night game, short week, he spent a lot of time in the trainer's room in the cold tub trying to get his legs back for this game.
He's passing,
Now a toss
and gets the first down, and they are across
And he'll
midfield.
take it down, but not before they work it across midfield. So from inside Niner territory now, this is first and 10.
He's
At the
passing
47.
to DK Metcalf for the first time, and that's a first down. Seattle is going down this field here against the 49ers.
To the 35 now as they come up on first
See
and 10.
Lawrence under center, snap, hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is going, he's running. DK was there to block, but he just let go for some reason. But
despite injuries like these, Charles, with these guys missing, they've been able to keep that pursuit of perfection alive so far.
there we go.
That just shows the depth that they have on the roster and the guys who are serious about being ready
Here we go,
when their
Lawrence.
number is called. Someone
Snap,
goes down,
pass it to
someone
Tyler
jumps
Lockett.
in,
He
and they
gets the
will still
catch,
beat.
and it's a
I
first
think this
down
team
and
has
goal
a bunch of those
inside the
guys,
10.
and some of them will be called on again this week.
A terrific opening drive.
Here we
has
go.
them knocking
Lawrence,
on the door.
snap.
First and goal. They'll try
Hands
to
it
run
off
to
to McCaffrey, and
he's brought down right at the 5-yard
That's
line.
2
Give him
yards.
2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line.
Lawrence.
Here's second and goal.
There's a movement, snap.
Again,
Hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's in for the touchdown.
For the Seattle touchdown.
McCaffrey is
Christian
in
McCaffrey
for the
with
touchdown.
career touchdown number 60. And the Seahawks put the Knights
That is his
first points on the
60th
board
career
as they take
touchdown.
the early lead.
And the Seahawks will go up by
Myers
a
connects on
touchdown
the
here in
PAT,
this game.
And that makes the score 7-0.
Here comes Jimmy Garoppolo in this offense, this 49er offense. I'm surprised we don't see Brock Purdy, but I'm surprised we don't see Brock Purdy out, but it's okay because the kickoff is good.
Ready to rock.
Mr. Irrelevant.
And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. San Francisco
Here comes
ready
Jimmy
for their
G.
first drive of the game on offense, and in his 9th season in the league, 6 with the 49ers, it's Jimmy Garoppolo at quarterback.
Jimmy
And last
G.
week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sunk them last week resolves itself this time around.
Here we go.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line.
Here we go. Jimmy G under center. With the snaps.
They'll start
And
with a
he's
run by
gonna.
Mitchell. Oh, he faked it.
Mitchell gets
Now he's
the
got some
first
room.
down, but he gets
And down
hit
he
by
goes,
Jamal
but he
Adams, who
takes
takes
it
him
up to the
down.
40. They may want to go back
He
to
ran
that
over
first play of the
someone.
drive.
He
Good
ran
for
over
15
someone,
and a first
and
down.
he got the first down. Here we go. Jimmy G snapping.
first down,
Hands
they
it
go
off to
back to
Mitchell
Mitchell.
again, and Jamal Adams is there again to tackle him, to put him down at 2nd and 9.
These two teams, they met up in Seattle earlier in the year with the Seahawks coming away victorious. So a win here in Seattle, tough as that may be, would give them the season sweep. On 2nd down, here's Mitchell. And he takes this up right near the 45-yard line.
He means the win in Santa
This
Clara
defense for the Seahawks,
is
they
a
were
win
very
for
strong
Seattle,
last
but
week in the win over
49ers here.
Carolina.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force
we go.
turnovers. 3 of them, in fact. Being able to take the
And
ball away,
that
get
is
it back
a
to their
catch,
offense,
and that is
that's
a
something that's
first
emphasized
down.
each and every week. And
Brandon
they carried it out.
Garoppolo to Ayuk, first down 49ers. Charles, Thursday night game. I think a lot of teams probably say shrink the playbook somewhat. Is that correct?
There we go.
I think you're right about that because you just don't have the amount of time that you have in a normal week to put in
That's
a full
Brandon
playbook.
Ayuk
So, as you said,
again
you shrink the
there
playbook.
with the catch and
Pick
first
out
down.
the plays that work best for you. You know what else you're looking for?
What's that?
There's
Who are the
no
freshest
pass
guys
rush
coming off
at
the
all
last game to play on a Thursday night. Guys have a little extra pep in their step. You go to them early and often.
Garoppolo, the first
And
catch
that
of the game for
George Kittle.
And he gets
That
this
is
one
first
inside
down
the
on the
15,
12-yard
just a
line. The
yard or two
49ers
shy
are
of
going
the
down this
10.
field against Seattle.
Down at the 12, it's first and 10. First down, here's Mitchell.
That is a flag. There's a flag down.
Good gain of 9 on first down.
holding on the offense, so that's going to take them back 7 yards.
The left guard with a hold.
And that play does not go.
You might have that 330-pound guy you're supposed to clear out of there. You might need a little bit of extra help by grabbing the jersey and trying to ride it out.
And that is a tackle, and it's 2nd and 13.
And that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short
what a
game.
hit.
Yeah, that's good for a gain of 6.
But
3rd and 7 now.
Gain of 6,
so
3rd and 7.
From the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
It would be huge to get a stop here because they were forced 49ers to kick a field goal, but it would be the end of the first quarter, 7-0. Seattle.
An 8-play drive to this point. So here's play number 9 on 3rd and 7. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
And that is caught. What a catch. Deebo Samuel, Quandre Diggs is on him. Well, that was just a phenomenal catch by Deebo Samuel.
His 5th touchdown now
Excuse
on the
me.
year. And the Niners are an extra point away from
But the 49ers, what a catch by Deebo Samuel. He had Quandre Diggs there the whole time, too. But that was just a catch.
Who you're going to throw it to. Give him an opportunity
to
go
catch.
up and make a play, even when contested. Looks like that one worked out pretty well. The trust factor.
And now, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed, and I think they're going to take an extra long look at this one.
Let's see what they say about this play.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet.
Oh, it might be
hands? How's
not.
The ball possessed while the feet are hopefully
It may not be a touchdown.
That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
It is a touchdown. They rule it as a touchdown.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right.
And the field goes up, and it's good. It is now tied 7-7. With under 6 minutes left, with 5 minutes and 56 seconds left in the game.
And it's Deebo Samuel
in the
who
first half
with a touchdown reception. Each team's had it. Each team has scored.
Here we go. Tavon Austin back there to return.
At the 3.
He gets it to the 25.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. And listen, these Thursday night games, they're tough on the body.
Passes caught to Marquise Goodwin. Oh my God, what a hit. But Marquise Goodwin held on to that football, and it's 2nd and
a Thursday nighter in December.
Lawrence snaps, and he hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey's got room to run. But he gets to the 44.
And here you have the quick turnaround.
That's 24 yards on the year for him.
Win that Thursday nighter, you go into a mini open week. Gives you a few extra days to heal up the body and the mind.
Hands it back off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey was fighting, but he gets yards on the play.
Up to midfield. This offense, Charles, we've talked about how well they played all season, sitting now at 13-0 and finish line for a perfect regular season.
They're giving it to McCaffrey, but he only gets 2 yards.
To the 07 Patriots. Of course, remember, they finished the regular season unbeaten, but they were tested multiple times in that final month plus.
But Lawrence will keep it himself, and he gets the first.
One-possession games, and they played like a team that was trying to protect something instead of chasing something, and that's what happens when you have an undefeated record. So it behooves you as a team. Get a couple
that is incomplete.
So you get a chance to relax and breathe.
Now it's the first incomplete pass Trevor Lawrence has thrown in this game.
First down, that leads to a 2nd and 10.
Hands it off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey gets. He's still in the never mind. He gets to 6 yards.
35 at the 34.
He had to fight for every yard on that run. Shook himself free of a tackle and kept fighting, even with the rest of the defense closing in.
And he's handed it off to McCaffrey, but he went into cover. He went to Nick Bosa.
Back to the 34-yard line.
That is going to be a field goal unit.
Comes
Will
the
come
Seahawks
out.
kicker here on 4th down. It's Jason Myers. On the right hash, officially
Field goes up, and it is good. So the Seattle Seahawks will go up by 3. They will go up by 3, 10-7.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed
51-yard field goal is
Converts
good,
on that one
and
as
Seattle,
well.
and this
And
will go
kudos
into
to
the
you.
in the end
You
zone,
didn't
and
jinx
he
it.
will
No
deal it.
thought to
So the
bring this
49ers
one
will
out.
get the
They'll just
ball
go down
at
to a
the
knee,
25.
and they'll take over at the 25.
They will
Set
take
to
over at the
over again here
25,
on offense,
and here we
Jimmy
go.
G and the
Jimmy G.
49ers. 5 for 5 that
Single
last
back.
drive. Touchdown pass as well. He was clicking. Receivers, I don't want to be cliche, but running really solid routes, too.
And what I love about it is when
And
you
that
look
is
across any team.
first down,
all right,
4
the
tackling.
body types of the receivers are usually different. The way that they get open, different
go.
as well. Some of them use power to get open. Some of them use those head fakes and subtle moves. Some of them just use pure speed. And the really good ones, when they're established, they know how to push up.
That
the
is
end of
a
route, too.
4 He's not able
And
to
he's
bring
up
them down.
across
It's 2nd
midfield
and
and down
1.
into Seattle
The
territory.
49ers are going down this field again.
How about this? They'll try the option.
And then a
Offside.
fumble.
Now Garoppolo
And
lost
Jimmy
the
G
football.
falls back on it.
Fortunately, he's able to recover his own fumble, or that could have been trouble. 2 minutes
That was
remaining in
a
the first
terrible
half,
play by.
10-7
That was a
our
fumble
score.
by Seattle, but
Possession still
terrible
theirs,
play
but
on
now
how
they
trying to
face
get
a
it
third
back.
down. To throw, it's Garoppolo. And that's dropped
And
underneath
that-
to Mitchell.
And
he's
that is a
lost
fumble again, and Seattle gets it.
And the Seahawks have recovered.
What a hit by Jamal Adams to jar the ball loose, and Seattle gets the ball back.
The first down.
Yeah, that's all he needed, right? But the problem is
Lord,
we
snap.
coach these guys to try and get more.
He's passing
doesn't
to
count if you don't bring the
Lockett.
ball
What
with
a
you, does
catch
it?
by Lockett. That is a
Good
first
pick up
down,
there,
Tyler
21
Lockett.
yards.
What a play.
That was one heck of a catch right there. Got his eye on it the whole way and able to make the grab one-handed.
Lord,
Very
snap it.
nicely done, and for a nice chunk of
And
yardage,
that
too.
is
That one
incomplete.
almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be
Incomplete. Here we
second
go.
down.
Lawrence snapping. Looking to pass deep, and that is
Rifles
intercepted.
one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked up by
That is
Ambry Thomas.
intercepted.
And the 49ers are going to have the football.
That was just a
here at
terrible
their
throw.
own 18-yard line. So the interception there, and Charles, I'd imagine that's something you can maybe live with in December, but not come January.
And I
Here we
love
go.
how you make the distinction there. You're talking about
Jimmy
regular
G
season versus the
back out.
postseason, the playoffs.
And that is
Because these
what
guys,
a
they've already
hit
clinched
to
the playoff
jar the
spot,
ball
but they
loose
know
before you can even
looking
catch
ahead,
it.
when they get into the postseason,
This Seattle
they've gotta
defense
take
is
better
doing
care
their
of the
job
football,
this week.
because turnovers at that
Trying to make sure the
situation,
ball
they
doesn't
really
get in their
become
hands
magnified.
because,
On 2nd and 10.
well,
Garoppolo.
that sets
Oh, he's got a
something
little
so
daylight.
soon. That is a touchdown, San Francisco. I spoke too soon, and the defense folded under pressure.
This first half. And the 49ers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6.
And the
Gold able to
49ers
tack
take
on
the
extra
lead.
point. And the lead is now 14-10. The long touchdown pass gets them 6 on a very, very
14 to
tidy
10.
two-play drive that time. This taken in at the
Tavon
goal line.
Austin.
And he'll be stopped
And he
right
gets the
around where he would have
24.
been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. The Seattle now ready to march onto the field. And
Trevor
looking at
Lawrence
this
threw an
situation, Charles, you got more
interception.
than a minute. You've got all 3 timeouts. Probably no need to play this safe.
So what you're saying is that we're doing a little bit of a mind meld here, aren't we? Because I'm thinking along the same lines as you. This amount
Lawrence
of time, don't
snapping.
be compelled to play it too safe. This is a chance to get points.
This
on
is
the board.
Marquise
Press it a little
Goodwin
bit.
there with the
Especially
catch.
since a touchdown here gets you the lead. And he'll be taken down, but not
And
before they work it across midfield.
Here we go.
Now
Lawrence
on
looking to
first
pass.
down. Going
He
for
is going
Metcalf
down
on
the field for
deep ball.
Metcalf, and he caught it, and that is a touchdown, Seattle.
Seahawk
What a play by Metcalf.
DK Metcalf, 46 yards.
What a catch by Metcalf. What a throw. This is touchdown. Wow, DK had Jimmy Ward on him.
Explosive. They lead the league in scoring.
They had Jimmy Ward on DK, and DK was able to get up and get the ball.
Explosive teams are. This team is truly a threat to score on every snap, especially on the first few plays of any series. And a big strike like that, that only adds to their reputation as the league's best offense.
And they will go out of bounds, so they will get. Well, going into the end zone, so they will start at the 25.
Will get it at the 25. There's receiver Brandon Ayuk as San Francisco's offense returns to the field. He's done his part, but so far it's been in a losing effort, so they've got to fix something.
But that doesn't mean changing anything the way they're throwing the ball around. And
he was trying to go for an interception, but it just sailed over his head.
Defense to try and slow down their opponents.
But so far he's north of 100 yards receiving. Garoppolo to try again on second down.
And that is intercepted by Jordan Brooks. What a play by Jordan Brooks. Just an interception thrown.
That's what we've seen from this defense all year long, because they've been so good at finding ways to take the football away. And they just gave us another example right here.
Here we go.
Strong
Lawrence
defense,
snapping.
something you're going to need to rely on.
Handed off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey went over Fred Warner.
There's no doubt about that, Brandon.
He works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on second down. Following the pickup of 4, here's 2nd and 6.
And he had Noah Fant, but it got knocked out.
Showing on the clock. They haven't made much
9 seconds left in the first half. Lawrence snaps. And he passes to Marquise Goodwin, and he is in for a touchdown to keep the lead going into the halftime.
In the final seconds of the first half. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime.
And this will make it 10 points, a 10-point lead for the Seattle Seahawks.
10-point lead. The drive there,
10-point lead by the Seahawks going into the half. 24-14.
4 seconds, all that
and they will just kick it off
as the kick gets away.
And it will go into the end zone, so they will get it at the 25.
Here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to
the 25. Just take the knee.
No reason to do anything foolish as they'll snap it one more time.
There we go, and it is the end of the first half. End of the first half. The Seattle Seahawks are up 24-14 here in Seattle. And I will sing you to Jonathan Coachman, and I will be right back after half.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Man, where has the season gone? We're into week 15 now. So let's give everybody a look at what's coming up here on what should be a very interesting weekend of football. Good games all over the screen there, one being at MetLife Stadium. A big one for the Jets as they get set to do battle with the Detroit Lions. In the late afternoon games, the place to be might very well be Denver, Colorado, where it'll be the Broncos taking on the Arizona Cardinals. Then on Sunday night, this one will be very interesting. The Patriots head west to take on their former offensive coordinator, Josh McDaniels, and the Las Vegas Raiders. Meanwhile, in our game, no shortage of offense as each team has been able to move the ball effectively. Will the defenses show up in the second half? To find out, we give it back to our commentators, Brandon Cotton and Charles Davis.
Thank you, Coach. And, yeah, this Seattle's pass defense has been atrocious here.
All right, Coach, thank you.
Seattle.
And we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3.
Here we go.
The 49ers going to have the
football
and
kick it
trailing
off
on the scoreboard as we get back underway on EA Sports. And we will not see a return to start the half, as this will be a touchdown.
At the 25, the Seattle 49ers will get the ball at 25, sorry.
They'll have it first to begin this third quarter.
Here comes Jimmy G.
And they're on the short end of the scoreboard here. Charles, what adjustments, if any, do you think they need to make for the second half?
Here we go.
We're paraphrasing the gold medal hockey winning
Garoppolo.
coach Herb Brooks. I just say you continue
running, and he goes nowhere, but he goes back. He goes nowhere.
So make sure you keep
Thought he went backward, but no, he got to the line of scrimmage.
But above all, play your
Here we go. Jimmy G in the gun. Snap. Looking to pass.
Garoppolo.
And he got Brandon Ayuk there.
And he gets
Third
this up
and
to the
1.
34 out of bounds there. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
That was a running play to
That won't even be close. It was blown up in the
Deebo
backfield.
Samuel, and the 49ers will have to punt for the first time.
Here comes the 49ers
That just blew up
down.
in their
And
face.
surprisingly, this is the first punt of the game for either team. They punted 3 times in the loss last week as he sends this one away.
That is to the Lockett, and Lockett stays on his feet to get to the 23.
A nice return there of 11 to help mitigate a good punt. And it'll be Seahawk football 1st and 10. DK Metcalf,
There we go.
The Seattle
DK Metcalf almost having 1,000 yards.
You look
here
at the numbers
this
for him,
season.
and 1,000 yards obviously well within his sights, barring injury. He will get there. The question, will he get there in this game?
Well, he would love to. Duh, right? Of course he would. But, you know, watching him play this year, we often talk about defenses.
And he's got DK all the way down, and that is a catch to DK. What a catch.
It's a big play there for Seattle.
The DK Metcalf there to catch the ball. What a catch by Metcalf.
Keeping him hemmed in and wanting him to make his throws from the pocket because they knew he was pretty dangerous if he got outside. And he just showed it
What
right
a
there.
play. Look at that.
So barely
There we
time
go,
to
and I
catch
think
our
that would
breath.
make it
Here's
1,000
1st and 10
yards
just outside the red zone.
this season.
That would give right side McCaffrey.
And he hands
And
it
they're
off
gonna
to
stop it right at
McCaffrey,
the
but he
line of
goes
scrimmage. Just
nowhere.
No cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10, Lawrence.
Snapping,
Snapping, and he hands it back off to McCaffrey. McCaffrey's got room to run. He throws a stiff arm, and he gets the first.
15 shy of the 10. 52 yards rushing on 12
He
carries
gets
for
the
him now.
first
They
down.
certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs,
Snapping.
taking their time,
And he's
making
handing him back off to McCaffrey, and he
Just
gets only a
to
yard
pick up
there.
and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
Lawrence, snap.
Looking to throw.
Looking to pass.
Lawrence.
It's got Noah Fenn, and he dropped the ball.
Just looking at it from a
He
defensive
dropped it.
perspective, when you
He
bring the
had
ball
it in
into
his
red
hands,
zone,
but he dropped
tight end is
it.
one of the guys you've got to key on because quarterbacks want the ball in their hands fast
My
in this
God.
position. And they want to
He
get it to
had
someone, and in this
in his
case,
hands, but he
had the
dropped
flag.
it, but the
They
ball
just
goes
didn't
right
complete
back to him.
And this
Fourth
effort
and
won't
2.
be enough as they rally up to
That
stop him
was,
a couple of yards
wow.
short. So the completion good for 7 there.
But it looks
And
like
it'll
the
be
Seattle
4th down.
Seattle
And they'll try and
Snap.
throw for it with
Passes
Lawrence.
and it's
That is knocked
incomplete.
away in the middle of
He
the
was
field
looking
and
for
incomplete. The
Marcus
Seahawks go
Goodwin,
for
but
it,
Fred
can't
Warner was there
convert.
to
And it'll
knock
be
it down.
turnover on down.
Turnover on downs on the 4-yard line.
Here's Mitchell now to kick off
Mitchell
the
and
drive.
Jordan
Nothing
Brooks
much
there to tackle
materializing
him.
there on the
He only
first
gets
down
2
run.
yards
He'll
on
get
the
a
play.
couple, and that's it. The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes
He's
it
got
to the
George
tight end,
Kittle there for the first
And
down.
they'll get
Jordan
him
Brooks
down
there
past
again
the
with the tackle.
15.
Jordan Brooks has been
Thanks to that
everywhere
last play, a little more
here in
room
this
to
game. He's
operate.
been
1st and
all
10 at
over the
18.
place.
Garoppolo now. Drops this underneath.
What a
It's Mitchell.
hit, and wow.
They'll wind up getting
A
7
hit
on
by
the
Harris
play. And it's
Jr. He
2nd down.
trips him up, but I'm telling you right now, Jordan Brooks, if he didn't go down, he was going to get hit.
Up the middle, here's Mitchell.
Jordan Brooks,
And
and
upended at the
that is
28-yard line.
what a
Just
play by
3-yard
Jordan
gain
Brooks,
there.
making sure he did not
This
get to the
offense in
first down, but it's
desperate need of a
3rd
conversion
and
as they come
inches.
up on 3rd down. Looking to throw, Garoppolo.
And he's got
Completes
Deebo
it to
Samuel.
And he is going to have
That's
a
a
Niners
first down and
as they're
more.
able to get the third
That's
down conversion.
200 yards
Oh, that was a nice job
in the
there.
air for the
Quarterback and receiver
49ers.
reading the pressure that was brought. They both knew it was going to open up the middle of the field. Nice little shake and bake at the line of scrimmage. Got right into his route. And the quarterback hit him in stride.
And
He
Jimmy
gonna
G
run
was
free after the
going
catch.
nowhere.
Yeah, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
It was going nowhere. And that will be the end
Quarter remains here in this Thursday
of
night
the third
matchup.
quarter.
We'll return
The
with
Seattle
more
Seahawks
after
are up
this break.
24
You're
to
watching
14.
the NFL on
No,
EA
there was no
Sports.
score in the third quarter.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now Garoppolo.
He got hit as he threw, and that is incomplete.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've converted 3 out of 5 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. To throw is Garoppolo.
And that is knocked down by Big Al Woods. That's 4th down and 10, and it looks like they will go for it.
Had no shot.
They should have punted it, but let's see if it'll work. They're moving. Movement. And that is up, and it's interception. Quandre Diggs.
Picked off by Quandre Diggs.
Quandre Diggs there with the interception. What a play by Quandre Diggs.
Well, and I saw the pressure coming at him. That just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
And Quandre Diggs was there with the interception.
He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that,
snap.
oftentimes interceptions result.
And he goes and McCaffrey gets 5 yards on the play.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again.
And he broke that tackle of Fred Warner. That's 3 yards.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp.
Got McCaffrey, and it's 4th and inches. I would only guess that Seattle will go for it for here. And yes, they will go for it here on 4th and inches. And here we go, and McCaffrey got the first down. What a play.
Well, we kind of looked at each other as they decided to go for it, but in the end, great execution, a 6-yard gain, and it all works out.
He handed off to McCaffrey, but he goes 1 yard back.
Back at the 35. Officially, it's
Nick
a 1
Bosa
yard
was
loss.
there.
That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
Remember, Nick Bosa is on that right side of
throw it with Lawrence.
Seattle. And Lawrence get the pass off to Noah Fant, and that is a first down, Seattle.
This will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 19. So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
Here we go.
Inside the red
Lawrence
zone here.
snapping, and he was looking for Noah Fant, but he just wasn't turned around.
Reach back for it. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down.
I formation, snap.
Back to the ground attack.
And he got McCaffrey, and McCaffrey goes nowhere. 3rd and 10.
Officially nothing on that one, no gain, so they're left with still 10 to go on 3rd down.
And that is Metcalf open in their end zone, and that is a touchdown, Metcalf.
A great play there.
And the Seahawks goes up again.
And 2nd of the game. And the Seahawks add on to their lead, and it's looking like that win streak is going to extend another week.
And it's now 31 to 14 Seattle.
And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
Here we go.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
And it's away, and it's in the end zone, and we will kneel it to go to the 20, start at the 25.
San Francisco set to go on offense once more. And they unfortunately are staring at a mini losing streak developing, trailing here in the 4th quarter. This would be their third straight
And that
defeat.
was almost a
complete
sack.
to his running back right side.
Wow, oh my God, what a move by Elijah Mitchell, and he gets to a 31. He threw it to Elijah Mitchell, and yeah, he got his. Well, if he would have kept the ball, he would have got sacked.
The play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. There's Garoppolo to throw.
He got hit as he threw it and it hit the ground.
At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
And what a play by Jordan Brooks
there
to make sure that pass got knocked down.
3rd and 10, and I'm just thinking to myself, actors always
Jordan
say, what's
Brooks
my
was there to
motivation
knock down the
before a big scene?
pass.
Right now, the play caller's thinking, what have I done before
they're doing
that's
something.
worked well that I can go to right now?
Yeah, because they were pretty successful in the first half scoring points. Haven't done anything so far here in the second half.
Here we go. Lawrence.
Throwing is Garoppolo.
Jimmy G snapping. He got sacked. Sue there with the sack. 4th and 19. And why is the 49ers going for it here? They could have just got 3 points.
They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo.
That is wow, Deebo Samuel was there for the catch. Who was on Deebo?
And that'll keep the drive.
Who was on Deebo? Because that was just blown coverage. Harris Jr. was there, but he stopped. If he would have kept going, he would have made sure that pass gone. But no, he stopped, and Deebo was there with the catch. And there's 2 minutes left in the game. 2 minutes left in the game.
Football here as we get
the Seattle Seahawks.
So signs of life and what's
the 49ers are on the 12-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Garoppolo. Screenplay setting it up.
And what a fumble, and Mike Jackson Sr. gets the fumble recovery, and the Seahawks will start at the 7-yard line.
And I don't know that fumble is going to matter a whole lot. You look at the deficit here on the 4th.
Look at
it doesn't
that.
Matter. The coach on the sideline still scratching his head.
And that ball was
scratching his head, but
knocked
writing
out.
a note or two about we're going to address this come practice next week because maybe that's
Lawrence.
the reason we're down this far. Doesn't matter at this point.
And he hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets 2 yards on the
taken down
play.
shy of the 10, right around the 9-yard line. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
Here we go. Lawrence snapped, and he hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey is what is going on?
78 yards rushing for down the ball game.
That was a good run, probably right on the edge of breaking into something really big. So the defensive guys right now are
snaps,
talking
and he
about,
hands it back off to McCaffrey, and that is a first down.
Before he truly gets
Seahawks.
started.
3rd down turns to 1st with that 5-yard pickup.
Here we go, Lawrence snapping, and he handed it off to McCaffrey, and what a hit by Jimmy Ward. But he got 5 yards on the play.
5 yards is the tally on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5. Shotgun handoff down
snaps,
to
and he hands it to McCaffrey, and it's 3rd and inches. Right here, McCaffrey get his 100 yards of the day. Snaps, and he hands it off to McCaffrey, and McCaffrey gets
it to the 34,
to the 36, 31, or whatever. But look, Seattle will call a timeout because they want Christian McCaffrey to get 100 yards here, so he needs 4 yards.
From the shotgun to McCaffrey.
And he got 100 yards there, 104 yards. That will end the game. The Seattle Seahawks will win and take the division here. 31.
The defense that really made the statement after the break.
The Seahawks will take the division here in Seattle. They are divisional winners, divisional champions.
At all that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a
The
second
Seattle
half
Seahawks will take the
whatever
division. They
in the
clinched
locker
the
room,
division.
It certainly worked.
It certainly did. And you're
31
exactly
to
right, whether it was an
14, so they
adjustment, whether it was
clinched the
just
division.
more focus on what they
And look
planned to
at
do
that.
going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Seahawks, they move ever closer to the perfect regular season as they run things to 14-0. And now they'll have a few extra days here before they face Kansas City next week. Meanwhile, for the Niners,
they got Kansas.
their
We
playoff
got
hopes
Kansas
take a
City,
hit
so we're gonna
as they
have to
drop to
keep
7-7. And they will be back home next week for a date with Washington.
Yeah, Kansas City Chiefs. Oh shit! I forgot to. Whatever. All right, let's look at this. All right, and looks like we can upgrade. Alrighty, so hot opponent. We are going against 11-3 Chiefs. Let's look at the playoff picture today for this week. The Bills got knocked out of the playoffs. So did the 49ers. Wow, what is this? The Bills got knocked out of the playoff picture. The Dolphins take it. The Chiefs and the Seahawks are still number 1. Steelers are number 2. The Ravens, number 7. The Colts, number 3. Bengals, number 6. And then the Dolphins are number 4. And the Raiders are number 5. For the AFC, the Cowboys keeps that number 2 seed. While the Cardinals are number 7. The Lions are number 3. And the Washington Commanders are number 6. And then the fucking Tom Brady and the Buccaneers are number 4. While Jalen Hurts and the Eagles are number 5. This matchup here could be could be a preview of Super Bowl 56. Because then this is also the battle of the number 1 seed. Top threat is Patrick Mahomes. He's thrown for 4,120 yards for 36 touchdowns and 5 interceptions. So yeah, this is going to be a huge game for Seattle. A big game. This is a big game in the NFL. Of all, this is the biggest game of this week. As we see there's some teams that has been eliminated. The top people, there is no Seattle team as the top leaders. Interception leaders, Tyreek Woolen is 5 interceptions. He is tied with 5 interceptions behind Mario Davis. What a catch by DK right there for the touchdown. Let's look at this. We're not going to be able to do that because this defense is just atrocious. We're going to figure out what to do with... We're going to try to figure out see if he can do that, but... Coach, your task with facing the Chiefs and their highly powered offense, we got to do constant pressure. It has to be pressure. You start getting QB off his spot consistently, and getting sacks or even forcing fumble turnovers. We've got to get 3 sacks on the game here with this Chiefs game. Hot opponent. Here we go. More media questions. Coach, you're up against the Chiefs this week. We've been playing great football lately. They've been playing great football lately. Can you end their win streak? I feel pretty good. They looked unbeatable the last few weeks, but we have a locker room full of guys ready to step up to the challenge. Here we go. Beat the Chiefs to steal their momentum. We got to beat the Chiefs here tonight. Not here tonight, but whenever we play the Chiefs. But let's see something. Our offensive rank went up, but the Chiefs' offensive rank is number 2. And their defense's rank is number 1. So we are going up against the number 1 defense and the number 2 offense in the league. Who is the number 1 offense in the league? Player stats. Geno Smith and Trevor Lawrence this year has got accumulated over 3,000 yards. Let's look at the team stats. The Bengals has the number 1 offense in the league. We just don't have the offensive yards, total offensive yards. Defense, the Seahawks are number 4. Red zone efficiency, that looks like the 49ers are there. Penalties, the 49ers are the number 1 team. And they've committed 26 penalties this year. Only 26. The Seahawks turnovers is number 1, keeping it with 40 turnovers this year. The defense with 40 turnovers this year. Wow. And let's look at the weekly awards. Let's see who got player of the week. None of them are Seattle. Jamal Adams with the defensive player of the week. None of them is Seattle, so. But it's okay. We're not going to get weekly awards. I mean, none of our players may get yearly awards, but we will win the Super Bowl. And yeah. There we go. So, if you enjoyed this game like I did, smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, and turn those post notifications so you don't miss the Kansas City Chiefs versus the Seattle Seahawks game. And I will see y'all next